your chest will never look full, and more chest training will never fix it. You've done push-ups, bench press, cable flies, dumbbell press, more chest volume than almost anyone you know. And it still looks flat, soft, and caved in, like there's nothing there despite years of work. Here's what nobody tells you. The problem has nothing to do with your chest at all. There is one muscle sitting directly beneath your pectoral that controls everything about how your chest looks from the front, and almost every guy reading this has never trained it once. That muscle is called the serratus anterior. It runs along the side of your rib cage, just underneath your pectoral, and most guys have never heard of it, let alone trained it. When it's weak, your shoulder blade sits too far back and too high, and that pulls your entire pectoral muscle backward with it. Your chest is literally being dragged away from the front of your body, away from where it needs to sit to look full and developed. This is why guys with a great chest don't just look bigger. They look like their chest is pushed forward, sitting on the front of their body where it belongs. You could have a genuinely powerful chest and they still look completely flat because the platform it sits on is pulling it in the wrong direction. And here's the part nobody talks about. The serratus also controls how your shoulder blade rotates during every pressing movement you do. When it's weak, the shoulder blade can't rotate properly during a push or a press, which means your chest never fully contracts at the top of the movement. Every push-up, every bench rep, every cable fly, you're stopping short of full contraction because the scapula isn't rotating to let the chest fully squeeze. You've been doing thousands of reps and never once fully contracted your chest. That's why it hasn't grown the way it should. And it gets worse. A weak serratus causes your shoulders to roll forward over time, which physically compresses the chest from the outside and makes it look even flatter than it actually is. One weak muscle pulling your chest backward, killing your contraction on every rep and collapsing your posture forward. 3 ways it's destroying your chest simultaneously. Here's how you fix it. 3 movements that directly target the serratus in order of how to train them. Movement 1, the Serratus push-up. Get into a push-up position with arms fully extended. Without bending your elbows, push the floor away and let your upper back round slightly as your shoulder blades spread apart. That the spreading at the top is the serratus firing. Most guys have never felt that movement in their entire training life. 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps, slow and controlled. Movement 2, the overhead reach. Lie flat on your back, hold a light dumbbell or plate with both hands, arms extended straight above your chest. Reach the weight toward the ceiling, letting your shoulder blades lift off the floor, then slowly lower back down with full control. This directly loads the serratus in its most important range of motion. The muscle that was never trained is now being isolated completely. 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Go deliberately slow on the way down and feel the stretch through the side of your rib cage on every rep. This will feel significantly harder than it looks. Movement 3, the wall slide. Stand with your back flat against the wall, arms raised to 90 degrees, forearms pressed against the wall. Slide your arms overhead while keeping your entire back and both forearms in full contact with the wall. Do not let the lower back arch away from the surface. This forces your serratus and shoulder blade to move together in the exact rotation pattern they need during every press and push-up you do. It's training the movement, not just the muscle. 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. This will feel significantly harder than it looks, and that defects 6 weeks of these 3 movements alongside your regular chest training, and your chest will look different. Not because you added more chest volume, but because the platform it sits on finally works the way it's supposed to. Comment chest below if your chest has always looked flat no matter how hard you train it. Already know it's most of you. See you in the next one.